What motivated you to take your first steps into owning a rental portfolio? Good question, Mister Mister Chapstick 2010. I'm gonna sum up my story because technically I should be leaving soon. I was in law enforcement, making like 40,000 somewhere around there per year, and I got married. My wife was an assistant principal. She made more than I did. However, it was really important for us that she be a stay-at-home mom. We needed to figure out how to make more money, and I essentially needed to kind of push myself to figure out how to replace her income. I had this grandiose plan of investing in dividend stocks and saving money very feverishly in order to amass enough dividend stocks to kind of passively replace her salary. But then I was really fortunate to meet a guy that was a real estate investor on one of the calls that I took. And he was nice enough. We became friends, and he was nice enough to take me around to all of the properties that he owned. He told me how much he paid for them, how much they make him per month. And it just absolutely blew my dividend stock strategy out of the water. And I didn't like that because I thought I had a perfect plan. I thought I was well ahead of the game. So I said, well, hey, if what you're telling me is true, then my plan is not good because real estate makes significantly more and yields a much higher return than what it is that I'm thinking. So that was when I lived in North Carolina, and in that area, you couldn't even buy like a condemned home for less than like 100,000. So that was, kind of high from a entry point, a price to enter. It was a little bit too high for me and what I had. But then we moved to Dayton, Ohio. We bought our first duplex for $35,000. It was already rented for like $1,000 per month total, and it needed no work. So I stayed in touch with the individual that got me started in real estate investing, and we went over the prices together. We looked online at a bunch of stuff together, and he said, "Hey, I think it's a really good idea for you to buy as many of these as you can because the market will turn. It's just a matter of time. So buy them, put some roofs on them, and just let them sit if that's all you can do. But definitely get as many as you can." And I think that was some really solid advice because at this point the market has turned, and we were able to buy a number of properties that they're doing really well now. So it's kind of my summarized story. Thanks for asking though, Mr. Chapstick 2010.
Thanks for watching that clip. I thought that was a good question. And I think you can ask good questions too. Join us every Friday morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for a live stream Q&A where we answer plenty of questions just like this one. In the meantime, consider subscribing to the channel if you want more of this content. And if you want to increase your deal flow, analyze properties better, and help me feed my family, click the link below for a free 7-day trial of PropStream.